Marty, congratulations. Big win for Leicester City today. Just how satisfying was that for you and for the players?
Yeah, top score. Very happy for the players. All the credit to them, and very happy for our fans that were excellent during the whole game.
In terms of the start to the game, you couldn't have hoped for it to have gone much better. 3 goals up inside half an hour. How pleased were you with how relentless your side were going forward in that first half?
Yeah, I think the first half was top, was excellent. That's the kind of start that we wanted. That's the kind of reaction that we wanted, and definitely the level of performance that we like. I think that the team was good in finding a good balance between attracting the pressure of a team that we knew that could be aggressive, that could go into man-to-man situations, but we had the mobility, the desire to run in behind, the desire to break lines, to go forward. So I'm very pleased. I think actually the 3-0 perhaps it was even short, and we play against a very good team that is in a good dynamic. So that's why I'm saying that top performance in the first half.
The first goal in particular must really please you. It comes from a turnover of possession inside your own half, and how quickly the team managed to construct an attack, beautifully finished off by Bobby called over Reed. How happy were you with the way your side operated on the counter-attack today?
Yeah, I'm happy, and I think that that's been something that we've been talking about, that despite our identity must be clear in terms of we want to dominate games through possession, we want to play high on the pitch, we need to be good on every situation. And I think that Championship is a league that tests you in every kind of different scenarios. Sometimes you need to be better on the counter because that's where the space is, that's where the chances can be. Sometimes you need to be more in a threat in behind. I think the second half, despite it was not exactly what we wanted, we showed that we could compete in the low block and that we managed to have this commitment, that at the end it's all that we ask the players to show this kind of desire. So that's why I'm very pleased for the whole team for the performance.
How important was it to perform well today and get a result to go along with that after some disappointing afternoons and evenings on the road in the last few weeks?
Yeah, it's definitely been tough for everyone, for the fans. I was with some of them in an event on Thursday, and I know that of course we're disappointed, but I think the most important is to stick together, understand where we are, and that this is not going to be easy, and now we need to be really enjoying this win, but that we need to keep humble, we need to keep believing on what we are doing, and then hopefully we can repeat the same level of performance that we had especially in the first 45 minutes on Wednesday.
I suppose it's summarised in the fact that it's quite difficult to pick out one individual today as a star performer, if you will. Everyone was on it. There were some excellent individual displays out there.
Yeah, I think that the whole team, and I would say even the guys on the bench were excellent, supporting the other guys. I'm pleased that again young players getting minutes and helping and winning, earning some experience that will be so important during the season. But I think the whole team did excellent today. Some good goals. Of course, during the game we were thinking as well about Wednesday, so some of the subs were thinking a little bit on this as well. But excellent performance for a lot of players.
And how happy are you with the players that came into the side, particularly those who recently have been out with injury? Jakub Stolarczyk was back in goal today. Ben Nelson has been out with a knock. Bobby Cordova-Reid has had injuries. Ricardo recently as well. So how pleased were you with those players, not just who have come back in today after spells out with injury, but just generally over the last few weeks?
No, I think the performance of Jakub, of Ben is top, definitely top. Ricardo, we know how good player he is and how important he is for us. So obviously we always want to manage him, but we would like him to play always because he's our captain. I would say that it's been a difficult period in terms of injuries, even this week as well. Jeremy got a muscular injury on Thursday, Buba as well. We need to do some more tests, but we'll know more about his knee on Thursday. So at this moment of the season, that's the last thing that you want as a manager. But the reality is that the guys really responded to this adversity, and everybody is pushing together, then we can be a strong team.
And just lastly, knowing you'll enjoy this tonight, but tomorrow you'll look ahead to the next game, and how important is it to make sure that you do focus on building on this result heading into what's a really busy period now for the club?
Yeah, 100%. We think always about starting some kind of trend. We know that the Championship is relentless. We know that we travel again away, and it's going to be a difficult game against Bristol, but that's the reality of this league. So now let me enjoy a bit, but of course from tomorrow we're gonna push and try to prepare this game.
Bobby, congratulations. Big win today in an East Midlands derby. The changing room must be buzzing after that one.
Yeah, no, we are. That one's for the fans. I think we needed to show something, and today was the day. And they go home happy, and they were loud today, and they gave us a big boost, and we got the 3 points.
How pleasing is it to almost turn the tables from the last game where you were in that position, you were behind by 3 goals in the game, you managed to do the same to them?
Yeah, look, we started the game well. We knew what we needed to do, and we executed the game plan perfectly. Obviously going in half-time, 3-0 up, second half's going to be different. They're going to come out and they have nothing to lose. So in that sense, we could have done better in the second half, but nonetheless, we got the 3 points and we move on.
Was that the message at half-time? You knew that they weren't going to be the same second half. Mm-hmm. Was it just about making sure you keep things tight and kind of ride out any momentum that they might get?
Yeah, look, like I said, the first half we had a lot of the ball and we won duels and the territory and got our 3 goals. Second half we knew that they were going to come out different, come out firing, and it was a case of doing the right things, seeing it out and yeah, getting the 3 points.
Let's talk about your goal, which got things moving inside 10 minutes. It was a really well worked goal down this near side. For the finish, it almost felt like you didn't really need to break stride or even think about it. It was just one of those instinctive finishes and you can run away to the fans in the corner.
Yeah, it was a good play. And as soon as the ball went to JJ, I kind of knew what I was going to do, and he played it perfectly. The way it was good, and I just thought just to get it on target, I backed myself in those situations, and thankfully went in and got us off to a good start.
How pleased are you personally, because obviously you've had some time out with injury, so to come back into the side, back-to-back starts now and to score, you must be pretty happy with how it's going at the moment?
Yeah, I had obviously the end of last season a few injuries and the start of the season was out, so it's good to get a run of games. I still feel like I got more fitness to get, and that will come with more game time, but yeah, the team's understanding what we need to do, and we have to do the basics well, and compete, and that's what we've done today, and our quality showed.
You look at the Championship this season, it is very congested. You've got a lot of experience at this level and of course in the Premier League as well. You know what it takes to complete a successful campaign at this level. How can you use your experience with the other lads? You've got some young lads in the team at the moment to kind of maybe guide them through what a Championship season can be like? Yeah,
his performances like today. At times it wasn't pretty, but we ground it out. Like I said, we won duels in the right areas. We didn't give them time. And like I said, when we needed to take our chances, we took it. We have experienced players, Jordan, Skippy, a lot of players that knows how to win a game. And we all understand in games, teams are going to have spells. It's how we ride them moments out. And then when we have spells, we've got to be ruthless in both boxes, and I think we were that today.
Important to enjoy this win. Big one for the fans, as you said before, but also important to use this as a platform heading into a busy period over Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, definitely. We just got to take the confidence going into other games of what worked well, continue to do it. Obviously, there's always things to improve, but we'll take the confidence, we'll take the energy going into Wednesday.
And just lastly, you've already mentioned the fans, but they were non-stop from the first whistle to the last. Just a message for them after the big 3 points today?
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. You see now the players are working today, fighting for the cause, and that's first and foremost, need to do that. And yeah, we gave them something to shout about, so we appreciate it, and we'll keep on going.